Hey guys, it's Cook Like a Caveman, and I'm Larry the Butcher. I've got a really interesting segment today, and I'm going to start by showing you something. A friend of the show, who's also a customer at the store, I'm in way too close. He gets advice from me all the time through the YouTube channel and at work. So as thanks, he gave me this bad boy. This is a Foster Brothers steak knife. Well, scimitar. We call them steak knives because we cut our steaks with these. Foster Brothers is a company that existed for about 100 years, up until 1956. And I'm not too sure why they went under, but they were bought and sold a couple times. And this is a really, really cool looking knife. And I'm pegging its age somewhere around 1940, and there's the two numbers here, 1059. That has to do with the metal content. You don't see that on knives these days. And there's the logo, Foster knife. They had one where the rivets were stars. This isn't that one, but I'm really looking forward to learning more about it and using it here in the kitchen. So what I'm doing today is a friend is having a barbecue, and they had a chance to get a whole top sirloin. Now I'm just going to quickly cut it up, and I'm going to show you how I do it and how you can do it at home, so that you can pull this off in the kitchen. So here in the sink I have a top sirloin butt. Cost around $70. Having a barbecue for about a dozen people. It's 6.395 kilos, so about 15 pounds. This is my third favorite steak. Now it's a pretty good deal, and it looks really nice. Smells good. They should enjoy it. But here's something: when you go to buy whole pieces of meat or meat in a vacuum pack, look for the purge. There's a significant amount of liquid in there. It's not necessarily blood, but you're paying for that. And keep that in mind. She's cooking for several people, so I'm not going to go too fancy on this. I'm just going to slice it and trim it. The way it's angled, I'm going to slice it from the fat side. Most of the time at work, I'll slice it from the meat side. It has to do with presentation on the counter. We're not worried. This has made me realize I need a new nylon block. I'm going to cut the steaks about 3/4 of an inch. I would do more stuff at work, cleaning it up beforehand, but we also grind meat there, and I'm not going to grind meat for my friend. So what you do is you take a towel, set it down, pop on there, and now it's not going to move. That's actually a nice looking piece of meat. See all the flecks of marbling? Looks really good. Normally what I would do is I would have much smoother and longer strokes, but most of the time I don't have a toaster to contend with. So now I've got a minor problem. It's not balanced anymore. So here, I'll go from the muscle side. And see what's happening is it's sliding a little bit on the safety first, guys. Safety first, right? So I'll get 3 more slices out of this for sure. And then what I'll do is I'll show you a couple trims, and then that'll be it. That'll be on someone's nice, beautiful barbecue. Yeah, 2 more slices. Now, in a butcher shop, I'll show you on this slice here. This piece here is the cap. That can be sold as a separate muscle, kind of like a roast. A small roast is really tasty. here's your top sirloin. Sometimes it's called the beef eater when it's just that part. And this fat we would trim away before we sliced it at a butcher shop, but since I don't have a grinder and it's not my meat, I'm not going to do that. Quickly trim a few for you. You want a little bit of fat left on it, so like that. And then she has a dog, so I might just throw the scraps in a bag for her, and she can fry up and give to her dog. And those people who don't like feeding dogs human food or any sort of scrap can flame me all you want. So this is the end piece. This is a piece that wouldn't go in the counter. We would slice it a little bit differently, and so like I keep saying to you guys, you can do this at home. I do not recommend using a cutting board so small. This was a bad idea. I should have cleaned my butcher block, but it's covered in junk right now. Well, we can redo this video one day when I can go more in detail, and when I buy a top butt for myself, I think that would be a bad idea. I'm going to cut them in half. Cut them in half this way. And hopefully that gives her enough. Here's that first slice that it buys. So you got to remember, if she got straight down, you're going to get a lot of the meat out. Well, she's got a bit of fat left. The value is in the labor, not in the product. She may be dead even on cost. So there you have it. One whole top sirloin cut up for a barbecue. This was quick and easy. You can do this at home, like I say all the time. I'm Larry, the butcher. This was cooked like a caveman. If a caveman can do it, you can do it. And I didn't say sea salt.